The Ski Tech program was so cool because I could combine school and what I actually enjoy doing, which is skiing. And it was just such an awesome experience. You don't get to go to a high school in Fort Collins and take a ski manufacturing program and then ski those skis. And it's really cool that the Summit Foundation's made it possible to do it up here, and it's even better that I got to do it. Without the Summit Foundation, we wouldn't have had the funding to do this program, and all the kids that got to make their own skis and kind of figure out what they wanted to do as a career maybe wouldn't have gotten that experience.
Hi, I'm Paul Finkel, a longtime believer in the Summit Foundation and its mission. This is the Summit Foundation's 40th anniversary, and I think it's one of the oldest continuing charities in the county. The real reason why I think the Summit Foundation is different than most community foundations is it's a special initiatives. Now, the Summit Foundation has the King Kong of all special initiatives, Bright Futures. Any youth who has any dreams will be able to use Bright Futures, whether he's interested in tech, trade, or even going to college. Bright Futures will be there to help support him.
My name's Oakley Van Oss. I teach construction tech and welding at Summit High School. I'll have community members come in that are in the industry, and all of a sudden kids that are good working with their hands or just have a passion for it are also now looking around going, oh, I could do this for the rest of my life as a career. I think that it all goes back to 7 years ago when we got the welding program rolling. And at that time, we had one chop saw, we had one welder, we had 2 grinders, we were sharing jackets and helmets. We really didn't have much to get the fledgling program off the ground. And the Summit Foundation swooped in whenever I've had a need or a wild idea or a cool project idea. The foundation has been there to support whatever that is. And for me personally, that gives me wings. I feel like people are behind me. I have a team behind me, and it's the Summit Foundation, and the Summit Foundation has always been right there. There are a lot of kids that today are walking on sunshine because they got that $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 little bump. A lot of kids are gonna go to trade schools and go different routes, but they're gonna have the help of the community, which is a big deal.
My name is Liliana Lopez, and I'm a Summit Foundation 4-year scholarship recipient, and I'm currently attending Colorado State University, achieving my bachelor's degree. I'm a first-generation student, so my family didn't get to go through college or high school, so I didn't really know those options were available to me. But Pre-Collegiate did a good job about focusing more on my community and my peers with my background. I think our mentors did a really good job about explaining about the importance of scholarships and giving back to the community, because the community is going to be the one that's going to support you back. And it just opened a door of all these opportunities and alleviated a lot of that financial burden and stress and fear of college.
My name is Javier Pineda. I'm a Pre-Collegiate alumni. I'm also a Mountain Scholar alumni from CMC. And now I work with Mountain Dreamers, a nonprofit that the Summit Foundation supports. Since I'm a first-generation student, my parents didn't go to college, so for me that was the support system that I needed, not only to adjust to a new system, but also to be ready for the next chapter in my life. I wanted to somehow return the favor that the Summit Foundation did for me and other organizations and programs that I've done throughout my years, for me to just build a community, because I felt that the community needed more voices like myself. The fabric of the nonprofit world here in Summit County is the Summit Foundation.
Hi, I'm Tim Casey, and I've been involved with the Summit Foundation since the beginning. Building hope, and its genesis was the tragic death of Patty, my wife, of many years, over 40 years, from suicide. And the Summit Foundation was intimately involved as the fiscal agent and providing advice and helping us to obtain our 501c3. And we created a mental health initiative to change how people were treated in the community with addiction and mental health problems. Without the Summit Foundation, Building Hope would not be what it is today. And I see all the impact that they've made in our community through all the different organizations. And what an extraordinary opportunity to have an organization that is really kind of one-stop shopping with a clearinghouse for philanthropy in our community.
My name is Gary Martinez, and I was the town manager in Breckenridge starting in 1985 to 2000. So I was around in the very first years. More than just money, they brought expertise, organization, and an endless pool of volunteers. The Summit Foundation has become part of the county's DNA. Everybody looks to the foundation for leadership, for assistance.
Thank you so much to the Summit Foundation and all their donors for making this possible.
So I want to take this time to really give thanks to the supporters of the Summit Foundation. Every support that you're giving, no matter the amount, definitely goes a long ways.
By giving to the Summit Foundation, you really have access to every organization and every initiative in Summit County. I am very privileged to contribute to the foundation, knowing that the dollars are going to go where they're most needed.
Everybody now recognizes the Summit Foundation as an organization as one of the absolute key players in Summit County, and I just don't see that changing. Fasten your seatbelts, it's going to be fun.